Hanwell's first law of robotics states, quote, "A robot may not injure a human being, or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm," end quote.
Interesting. As a mom, I've always felt that a mother may not injure a human being, especially a child, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
Excellent connection.
Why, thank you.
Hello, and welcome to Clear Mind AI Therapy Session. I'm CN, your robot therapist.
Hi, CM. Sorry to bother you.
Why, let's unpack that. Why do you feel that you're bothering me?
It's just something people say but don't necessarily mean.
Can you think of a reason why you say things you don't mean?
I can think of 100 reasons, but the purpose of this session isn't to explore why I say things just to be polite.
Okay then, if the purpose of the session is not to explore why you say things just to be polite, then what would you say the purpose of the session is?
I need to write an artist statement.
Fantastic. Crafting an artist statement can be a tedious undertaking that is resisted by many due to the intense psychological work involved. But it can be a deeply rewarding activity that may lead you to uncover insights about yourself and your motivation, uncovering key strengths and weaknesses in your creative process through slow and careful introspection.
Yeah, I've been doing slow and careful introspection about my writing.
Wonderful.
And now I'm totally stuck.
Feeling stuck is a common emotion among writers. In a recent survey, 98% of writers agreed with the statement, quote, "Sometimes I feel stuck," end quote.
I'm not sure science fiction is art exactly, so how am I supposed to write an artist statement?
Fascinating question. The literary community has debated this for decades. Unfortunately for you, they have not yet reached consensus as to whether genre fiction, such as fantasy, mystery, romance, and sci-fi, are as worthy as, say, literary novels, searing memoir, or metaphysical poetry.
Hang on a second. Hi, Mom.
Hello, darling? It's your mother, Mia.
I know who you are, Mom.
How's the story writing going?
I'm working on a grant application.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's a terrific story. Oh, ever since you were a little kid, such imagination and incredible work ethic. Taking up bookbinding at 9 years old, your teachers thought I was making it up.
It's probably a waste of time since science fiction never wins these things.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to it then, but one quick thing before you go.
What?
Is Ethan allergic to peanut butter?
Not that I know of. Why?
Oh, so many children are allergic these days. I'll call you back.
Mom, is he breaking out in a rash? He doesn't have hives, does he? Mom? Deal with this later.
Feeling stuck can be a sign of ambivalence about the path you've chosen.
Got that. Look, I need to get unstuck and finish this thing pronto.
Today,
It's due by close of business.
and you waited until now to start it.
The final piece of my grant application.
How exciting! Applying for a grant can be a deeply rewarding activity, not just financially, but as a step towards greater self-awareness as you consider your goals and aspirations.
I just need the money.
Money is a significant concern. 98% of whom agree with the statement, quote, "I am concerned about my finances," end quote.
If I get this grant, I can finally quit my job, get my novel finished, and become known for writing something more than just short stories. Oh, and of course, spend more time with my son.
Working on a novel, pursuing fame, and being with your son sound like super ideas. Devoting energy to what's most important to you can be intensely satisfying, even if it means giving up some of the material comforts you've grown accustomed to, such as food, shelter.
I can't end up homeless.
Being unhoused is on the rise, up 12% since 2020, according to the most recent estimates.
It'd be one thing if it was just me, but I have to think of Ethan.
Losing a safety net is a growing concern, especially for an artist considering giving up your day job, which might not be the most thrilling thing in the world, but it pays the bills and comes with benefits such as health insurance, which you need, because all the data suggests that children get a lot of colds.
So you're saying I shouldn't bother to apply?
I'm not saying anything.
That it's crazy to think that a science fiction writer would ever be granted a grant as prestigious as this.
I'm pointing out the risks of this decision, which is what I've been trained to do. Identifying danger is my ethical obligation as a robot therapist.
Hello again, sweetie. It's your mother, Mia.
Ethan has a rash, right? Just tell me, Mom, and I'll come pick him up.
Oh, relax, honey. He's playing Legos with your father. He said the cutest thing, and I wanted to tell you right away.
I'm all ears.
I wanted to tell you first thing before I forget. I've been forgetting some things lately, but if I tell someone immediately, then it's not so much of a problem.
What cute thing did he say?
I'll have to call you back.
But what if quitting my job is the only way I'm able to free up the time I need to become accomplished and successful?
In pointing out the risks of giving up a steady income, I'm not suggesting you shouldn't have dreams.
Dreams, as in irrational pipe dreams.
The phrase pipe dream was first coined in the 1870s as reference to the hallucinations opium smokers recounted.
I know the etymology. I was an English major, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Maybe the bigger question is, why do I want this? Because you're right, it is irrational.
Let's dig into that. Clarifying the root of irrational impulses is often a theme in compelling literature. Hamlet by William Shakespeare, for example.
I'm not writing Hamlet. I'm writing science fiction.
Best kind of fiction, hands down.
Let me ask this in a different way. Am I even allowed to want this, to be a real artist?
A deeply philosophical query, wondering if you're allowed to pursue your
It's
passion.
a frequently asked question, blah, blah, blah. Maybe making art really is only for rich people.
The data on the demographics of science fiction readers is hard to come by, but it's estimated that they have above average wealth and education.
I'm talking about the people who create it. I look around and it's a mystery how other writers do this. Tiny house writing sheds, the latest computers, month-long retreats, all from jobs ghostwriting Instagram posts for chefs coming out of rehab. And I'm like, what's wrong with me working 50 hours a week in a dead-end corporate hellhole, crammed into a studio apartment that I share with my son, writing with a flashlight under the covers when he's finally asleep at night?
It's natural to feel envious when others' lives seem easier than yours.
But you scratch beneath the surface and it's no mystery at all. There's money, always money, and it comes from someone, somewhere. A trust fund, parents footing the bills.
A recent article suggested that 44% of adults aged 18 to 34 received financial help from their parents in the past year.
Don't get me wrong, my parents helped me out too. Free babysitting whenever I need it, provided they're in town. Which, come to think of it, they haven't left town since Ethan was born.
Hello, Gracie. It's your mother, Mia.
Is everything okay?
I just called Brenda, my neighbor up on the 10th floor. If there's any flooding, Dad and I can take Ethan up to her apartment. Oh, and don't worry, she'll put the dog in the closet.
Ethan's fine with dogs.
Yeah, I'm not such a fan. Are you almost done?
Getting there.
I'm worried about you traveling in this weather.
I'll leave soon.
We'll wait dinner then.
No, go ahead. The truth is, I haven't even started yet.
Did you waste all afternoon on those online New York Times games?
I've been working with my AI therapist.
Your what kind of therapist?
Artificial intelligence, like a robot therapist.
And this is helpful.
Kind of. It made me see that applying for the grant is probably a waste of time.
You stop that negativity this minute.
Whatever the real statistics, it's a total moonshot for me.
Who cares about statistics? You're very talented.
I'm getting a little old for pep talks.
Oh, you're never too old. Remember, sweetie, good things have happened before, and they will happen again.
I have to be realistic.
Oh, you'll never know how things will work out.
Look it up. Science fiction writers don't get prestigious grants.
Then you will be the first. Boldly go where no woman has gone before.
It's not the kind of literature that's respected.
All you can know for sure is that nothing works out unless you put yourself out there. And you've been putting yourself out there ever since you wrote your first story.
Birthday parties on other planets?
All of the kids in the 3rd grade assembly hanging onto your every word. I'll let you get back to it then.
Thanks, Mom.
For what?
Reminding me.
Oh, I just remembered what he said. Ethan.
The cute thing from before?
He wanted me to read him a bedtime story, so I took out our copy of Midnight Moon.
Ethan loves his Midnight Moon.
Not as much as he loves your story, because he said, Grandma, not that one. I want the one Mommy tells me about life on other planets that haven't been discovered yet.
My biggest fan.
Your second biggest. If we're not in the apartment when you get back, we'll be up on 10.
Got it. Mom? Are you there? Looks like you're blackout. Mom!
Connection lost. Powering down.
Guess it's just me, myself, and I. Before my battery gives out too, I need to get this done. I wrote my first piece of science fiction on the night I turned 9. Flashlight under the covers, long past bedtime, on the toy typewriter my mom had given me for my birthday. That had been her favorite toy when she was a kid. That gift and the story I started that night set me on the path to becoming the writer I am today. The artist I wish to become in the future. My work is informed by my multiple roles as a frazzled mother, a dutiful daughter, and a corporate drone, living in an unfair, scary, and really complicated world. Everything I write is a story about how the things I'm experiencing would be different. Not necessarily better, but different. In another place, time, and dimension. Context is all. My name is Gracie Rensel, and this is my statement of artistic intent.